If you're a friend of mine, then you know I was hyperfixated and still am on my Macy's Circus OC called Dimie and his boyfriend, Jax. He's an anthro calico cat that wears a red sweater and has a bell at the end of his tail, which is annoying to literally everyone. He keeps reading and he enjoys reading. God damn it. And he's Japanese. He speaks Japanese and English, but I recently added Spanish to his list of languages. He's bisexual and intersex, but originally he was a rhoace and non-binary. How is he intersex? Well, male calico cats are always intersex to have that calico color. If he didn't have that extra X chromosome, then he would probably just be a white and orange cat or just a tuxedo cat. Originally he looked like Gigi, but a cat version, you could say. He's 4'9" in height and was a 6'2" in his original height. Upgrade, if you ask me. At first, I wanted to make him and Jax one-sided, but I decided they liked each other and both consent in their own way. But once I started sharing it with my friends, it became a big problem for me. Kind of went like this. Hi, so I'm very into this OCX cat. Give me more. What? Don't get me wrong, I love having others enjoy my content, and art, heck, whatever I draw is amazing to my friends. But after I started becoming mellow with Jimie, credits to the great Nate for the ship name, I was bombarded with questions. I can always take a break and they respect that, but it feels like I can't keep up with every idea they have for Jimie. Like I've said multiple times and will continue to say, I love my friends, and I would die for them. But when it comes to Jimie, my friend, literally my friend, we're going to need to settle down for my sake. I love Jimie too. I can't stop drawing it, still. But if I say no to an idea, then it means I'm probably going to do it. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, recently, since the new episode came out, aka episode 5, I slightly changed the backstory for them, but otherwise, Dimie abstracts and Jax is depressed. They were like childhood friends, but then after like 8 years-ish, they get together at 18 and 20, and it's a healthy relationship, right? Right? Yes, you're an idiot if you said he was toxic or unhealthy to begin with. After a year passes, Jax just disappears out of thin air. After going to some video game store or something like that, I don't know. By the way, the dynamic for real life Dimie and Jax is Rich Boy and I think City Boy. I don't even know what Jax would be. A jackass? Anyways, Dimie becomes depressed because his boyfriend just left him, and after a year stressfully dropping school, I think, and not finding his boyfriend, he decides to go to the same store, I guess, and uses the same VR headset Jax does, and he teleports to Macy's Circus before Pomni. Geez, that was kind of a mouthful. Jax and Dimie don't realize they're boyfriends, but after a while, they secretly become boyfriends again, because, again, dementia. Anyways, I'm joking, but it's hard to recognize someone when they're shorter or taller and an anthro animal. Dimie's mom is very strict, but very strict, like super strict. It traumatized Dimie and his sister Lyra so badly that anything remotely close to turtles reminds them of their mom, or just anything green for his sister. For him, it's just turtles. Most of the time, Dimie doesn't actually talk about his feelings and hides them with anger, neutrality, and honesty. Yes, I listed those. He follows rules and is a party pooper, in quotes, if you wanted to call him that. But when with Jax, he feels comfortable enough to show other feelings like sadness and happiness. It's rare to see Dimie laugh or cry or even smile for once, due to the fact he's always frowning or hiding his real feelings. If it isn't obvious already, Dimie gets flustered easily and is unable to hide it with anger and starts lying about things. Since Jax can literally know when Dimie is lying, Dimie is in big trouble. Anyways, Lyra's and Dimie's real names are Mio and Bin. They sometimes call each other that, but because they easily recognize each other. But they always try to use Lyra and Dimie, so everyone thinks it's just weird nicknames they gave each other. Lyra was the younger sister by 1 year and always got in trouble by everyone. Dimie wanted to help Lyra with stuff like this, but Lyra just yelled at Dimie for helping her. Very 10 things I hate about you sibling dynamic, am I right? I am. I'm always right. Dimie couldn't give a fuck if she said sorry about it or not. He just wanted her safe, so he just helped with whatever he could. After Jax or Damien had disappeared mysteriously, yes, I headcanon Jax's real name is Damien because it just makes fucking sense. Lyra actually stopped seeing Dimie because Dimie was too busy to help her with anything or even see her because he wanted Damien back. He missed his boyfriend, guys. You gotta be nice to him. She teleported not too long after Dimie, but she was just trying out a headset she got. Anyways, enough about Dimie's sister and lore. Enough about his lore also. Back to Dimie. Dimie hiding his emotions to shield himself is actually mostly taken from my experience with hiding emotions as a kid. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, so let's move on to Dimie's outfits because I don't know what else to say. Laugh my fucking ass. The first one I actually made was the Christmas outfit, which is actually my guilty favorite because, you know, it's cool and I love it. It's green. I love it. I don't know why I said it's green. I don't know. It's just my favorite. The Red Hood, Hiding Hood one was just for fun, to be honest, and I was motivated because of Nate's play. Laugh my fucking ass off. The dance one is an idea I had of what if Kane will randomly do like a school dance type of thing and everyone dresses up and dances. Dimie obviously would barely dance unless Jax asked because he didn't want to be rude. Also, when they dance, it makes him nervous and Jax loves making him nervous. Stupid ass rabbit, leave my baby alone. The red dress was also for funsies as well, but he does look good in a dress. He's good in drag, okay? He looks better in a dress than me. Also, it's definitely not a reference to an AU I have of Dimie being Jessica Rabbit. The wedding dress was also just for funsies as well because someone in my little brain said draw him in a wedding dress. So no, he doesn't get married, you little idiot. The episode 4 outfit is obvious. In the bar adventure in episode 5, Dimie would be in this dress because I thought it would fit him well. Guess I've already seen Evil Dimie, and Dimie just wears a blue hat and cheers them on. Because, I don't know, Dimie is more of a support type of person than action type of person, you know? Now, I know not many people know this, because this was a TikTok vid I made a long time ago, and it never came up. But when Dimie holds his breath, his tail comes off. Like a real cat! That's not a joke. Cats can lose their tails due to injury, or because it just falls off for an unknown reason. And it's obvious Dimie doesn't hold his breath at all, because he's not gullible, and he just doesn't want to. But the main reason is because of Jax. Obviously, it's because of Jax. Jax usually just takes his tail and has it in his room until he's bored with it, or feeling nice to give it back, or like nice enough to give it back, I guess. What does he do with it, you ask? Well, we're not talking about that, okay? A few fun facts before I actually, because we're close to finishing this. Dimie has reading glasses because he can't read for shit without them, like a grandma. His bell jingles every time he moves. Everyone's gotten used to it, and so has he, but it's an unfortunate design that I've kept since I made him. Anyways, especially since I'm gonna be him for Halloween and cosplay him, I'm gonna be jingling everywhere. I'm gonna be easy to find. What the fuck? He knows how to handle guns and where to shoot a person without killing them outright because, I don't know, I thought it was a nice headcanon to give him. He can't handle the taste of and smell of blood. Like, he will puke if he catches the smell of blood or tastes it, even a tiny bit of blood. He doesn't tell anyone that, though. Like, no one knows in the Digital Circus. So when he randomly pukes in the Digital Circus, because he caught the smell of blood or he tasted it somehow, the conversation goes kind of like this. Shit. Oh my god, Dimie, did you just puke? No, I'm fine. But no, I'll be fine. Let's just continue this stupid adventure. I find it fun to make Jimie as a doomed Yori. Anyways, so now before I actually end this video, I would like to say that yes, I have cried and laughed about Jimie. Yes, everything is a reference to Jimie. Yet, no, I will not stop thinking about Jimie. And yes, I want to murder Nate because of how insane he is about Jimie. I will literally mention Jimie, and he will, even the name of Dimie will just make him go berserk. He'll turn into that literal purple minion in Despicable Me 2, and I will cry because he won't stop saying Dimie, 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 Dimie. Anyways, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. Eat something healthy, drink water, take your meds if you have any, and take your time on things. Goodbye, y'all.